to Live at 5. Now, from tomorrow, the fantastic play Guys and Dolls kicks off in Glasgow.
And one of the stars, Maxwell Caulfield, joins us now. Thank you so much for
thank
joining
you
us.
for coming
Looking
in.
very dapper,
Well,
sir.
thanks.
Very nice.
Never out of character these days.
Fantastic. Now, if people haven't seen the show, tell us what's it all about.
Well, it's written in 1950. I know the press packet suggests we were a Prohibition era, but it's not that. It's actually set in 1950 in New York City, and it features a kind of the underworld of Gotham. My character is called Nathan Detroit, and he's the ringleader of a bunch of chronic gamblers.
There you go.
There you go. And I'm trying to explain to my long-standing, long-suffering fiancée why well, actually, I'd have to go into too much detail to explain that, but that's the lovely Louise Dearman. And she's, as I said, I've been stringing her along for a decade and a half, and she's had it. We're either going to get married and I give up my gambling and straighten myself out, or it's over, supposedly. This is a letter from her mother. She's been telling her mother we've been married all that time and we've had 5 kids together.
On stage, you're acting alongside a lady you've not been stringing along for all those years. your better half.
Indeed.
Juliet, what's it like working with your good lady on stage?
Well, it's the ultimate. In fact, the highest compliment I can give Miss Dearman is that I said that she sort of slightly reminded me of Juliet. She's got that same incredible spirit and a sense of fun on stage, great comic timing, and just plain juicy, which Juliet, still is all these years later. She's absolutely a phenomenal woman, and I really am very blessed to have been married to her.
Oh.
It's not the first time you've worked together, though, is it?
No, we met doing a play,
yeah.
actually. We met doing a play, and your in-house political expert, Martin Hunt, and I go way back. He's a dear friend of mine and Juliet's, and we've been together. We've met it was 1980, I believe, where we did a production of The Elephant Man, which is a sort of a Beauty and the Beast story about John Merrick, the sort of hapless circus freak that gets rescued by the London hospital. And Juliet played a Victorian actress who befriends John Merrick. And because she knows that he'll never see a woman naked because he's so hideously deformed, she exposes herself to him from the waist up. She's wearing a full bustle and everything, all the rest of it. Even still got a hat on, I think, with the peacock feathers. But
romance blossomed.
It was
beautiful.
Yes, indeed. It was pretty instantaneous. the response.
Now you're on stage doing Guys and Dolls in Glasgow together. And what's it like for you playing the role that Frank Sinatra made famous?
Oh, well, that's obviously I can't get over it. No, Sinatra, obviously, in many ways, Frank Sinatra probably should have played the role Marlon Brando played, the Sky Masterson role, because that's really the sort of romantic hero and the guy with all the killer tunes. To the extent that when MGM made the film in 1955, they actually had to steer a couple of songs to Sinatra, so that it wasn't lopsided and it wasn't, ridiculous that Marlon Brando, who didn't have the greatest singing voice, had obviously screen presence to spare, and a lovely tone to his voice, but nothing like Old Blue Eyes in terms of vocal stylings. And so Sinatra to try to fill his shoes would be impossible. So I play him a little more sleazy than Frank does.
Right.
A little more seedy, actually, is the word my mother used to describe
What an
it.
amazing role and footsteps to follow. And Maxwell,
Great
thank
show.
you very much. Enjoy
My great pleasure. Thanks, David.
Yeah,
Thanks,
absolutely.
Jennifer.
Enjoy.
Thanks for coming in.
We're only open we open Tuesday and tomorrow night.
We're until Saturday.
And we're here till Saturday night.
Great.
And I tell you, you couldn't ask for a more fun night in the theatre.
That'll be great.
Fantastic.
Looking forward to it.
Thank
Maxwell,
you
thanks for
again,
coming
Maxwell.
in.
Thank you.
Now, next on Live at 5, British-born